As we've been exploring, I've determined that this island never was a very populous place. The state of Maine wasn't either, compared to most states, and I'd think that this place may have just had visitors in the tens of thousands throughout the year, and might have nearly closed down during the winter, as who would want to trudge through snow to see or experience sights that are best for warmer months. So it is a place primarily for tourism, yes, but there must have been at least a few thousand who lived here. It's not really a place I'd be interested in coming to visit back before the end of the world, but I can see how it has its charm. The observatory might have gotten me to come to it if I were to end up here somehow. Sort of reminds me of our family trips north to Vancouver Island in Canada before the country was annexed in 2072. Though Vancouver Island was much, much larger than this little island and had a lot more people living in it. Victoria, the capital of that Canadian province, British Columbia, was there. Lots of art and beautiful land to be seen. They had a nice museum and a large park where you could ride in a carriage pulled by a horse. And the driver would give you a history of the city. Where we lived, Jacksonville, Oregon, it was hilly and dry. It bordered Northern California. I have good memories of the place and the people, but I actually preferred the Pacific Northwest, which gets a lot more rain and is less arid. And that's what this island reminds me of. No, I've never been to Maine before, or even looked into it. All I know is that they like to fish and bordered Canada to the northeast. I also liked Massachusetts, of course, or we wouldn't have moved there, but it is a bit colder up here in Maine. Anyway, it's all nice, to be honest. It's just what lives here is the problem. They don't have raiders, but the trappers are just as bad. The fact that they eat people, or some of them eat people, pretty much makes them savages that have to be removed from the living. I think I should have killed those ones we met south of Far Harbor. Oh well, next time. We also have a fair number of pharaohs and children of the atom here, but so far the only member of that cult was that woman we encountered who was missing most of her hair. But she was taken out by the people of Far Harbor. Would have been nice if I could have at least had the chance to ask her about her people before they killed her. That's now a lost opportunity. Well, I found the fog here not too bad overall, at least when traveling through the island. As for areas that are really bad, I haven't encountered them yet. I have enough Rad-X and Radaway to make this a trivial experience, so far, and I keep on scavenging more here and there to make up for what I use. So I don't think I'll need my power armor, not unless we expect a lot of adversaries and have to storm the children of the Atom submarine base. But I'm supposed to join their ranks and get what I need out of there by stealth, so that should be interesting. Anyway, this place is a nice diversion, and I'm glad I came, even though Kasumi was perfectly fine where she was. While I'm here, I might as well see what I can do to help the good people who call this island home. So we're here at the hotel. I think it's the only hotel, a large hotel, on the island. Here's Pearl.
It's probably
I can't really say.
Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy.
Oh, you mean ferals?
The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble.
Okay.
I wish we still had the staff to keep up this area of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
It's always funny when robots don't get that the end of the world's happened. They're still acting like things are carrying on like they used to. Pearl came all the way to Far Harbor to speak to police, or to find it Someone that could help him. Like the world was still going on like it was. Yeah, we've got ferals all over the place. One right over here. This is a job for Ghoul Popper. As long as they don't get too close. Miss.
Nice. Sorry.
Pre-war money? Of course I want that.
And always sell what we can't use ourselves.
Well, pre-war money is
so.
worth quite a lot.
Supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the
Where are you
little
going,
things
Pearl?
go in baggies for evidence.
Not anymore.
Pre-war money. Lots of pre-war money. I'm also looking
gross.
for, what do you call that? Viable samples for the Brotherhood of Steel. I've only gotten, what, 8? Lots of ammunition.
Sweet.
Ushanka hat. That's like the first hat I found when I came out of the Vault 111. Someone had it in Sanctuary. We've got ghouls inside here.
Want some more?
Yuck.
Dead as can be.
Hey, watch out, dog meat. This place is really shot. Elevator's not even working. Not many are these days. Music's a little annoying. Pre-war money. Huh. This might have been a really interesting place. Wish I could have seen it back in its heyday. Very unique design here. What do we got here? Hotel Terminal. Cliff's Edge Motel. Hotel, not motel. Main reception desk. Note, construction of the second wing of the premier area of the hotel is still underway. Apologize to patrons about the noise and construction equipment. If necessary, a complimentary meal from the Skyview restaurant can be authorized by a supervisor. Visitor check-in. It's all gobbledygooked. Premier visitor instructions. Upon arrival, all bags and other luggage should be collected from premier visitors and their every request catered to. Oh, wow. Would be nice. Assuming they have reservations made in advance, check-in to a suite will be done after entering the vault. A concierge should be assigned to assist the visitor and to guide them to the basement. Passwords are not required to contact the receptionist. Why would you need a password? Maxwell. Contact the receptionist, Maxwell. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to go see. But are encouraged to play up the speak-easy feel for the patron's amusement. Oh, okay. Wonder why they would do that. That ended back in what? Well, for each state it was different. I think one state, was it Oklahoma? It was 1950s that it ended. The prohibition. Reservations. Local attractions. Acadia National Park. Oh, updating my Pip-Boy. Open year-round, Acadia National Park is the largest attraction on the island. Visitors can enjoy the rugged beauty of this untouched wilderness. Hunting and fishing licenses can be purchased from the park headquarters. I'd like to go see that. Acadia Observatory, well, we've been there. Due to the low light pollution, the Acadia Observatory has a wonderful view of the stars on clear nights. Nightly stargazing tours are available from April to September, as weather permits. Reservations should be made in advance as space is limited. That's definitely something I would want to do. Probably number one thing on the island for me. Aldersea Day Spa. Visitors can unwind from their exploration of the island at the luxurious Aldersea Day Spa, featuring a traditional Turkish spa. This local hotspot provides comfort and relaxation in the heart of the natural beauty of the island. Vim Pop Factory. Okay. A main tradition, Vim Soda Pop may soon be named the official state soda. Visitors can see a recreation of the original soda factory, predating other nationally known pop brand. Other nationally known pop brands. Guided tours of the factory are also available to see how much the beloved Vim is created and to try some of the new flavors. I guess I would go on that too. I go on all of these little whatever excursions.
Radiation should be avoided at all
You ready to go,
costs.
Pro?
It could damage you irreparably.
If you say so.
Irreparably. I can do it in a British accent, not a French one.
Yes, of course.
You did that with Bobby thing?
Yeah, I heard the Pharaoh. I'm just a little tired.
Glad you're impressed. Let's get this show on the road.
Tough one. You okay, Pearl?
It was easy.
Hey, we need you to guide us to where we're going. Hey. Back on your, hovering, I guess? Can't say feet. Oh, I guess they're not going upstairs. Got more ghouls.
It's over.
I love those one-shot
that.
kills with Ghoul Popper.
Dad, you... Time for it.
Any more? Gonna be rich when it comes to pre-war money. Converts into a lot of bottle caps. Okay, let's not block. Oops,
Hell yeah.
I really didn't mean to do that. Ew. Let's not block the It's not under junk. What is it under? Blood pack, blight. What is ass? Oh, this is this rare plant that I found. Yeah, we don't need gold. Ugh. This place is really run down. 211 years of no maintenance. I guess we'll do that.
No robot is superior to me.
It's upstairs too. Going that way. Oh, it's alive.
Let's do it.
This is all just another day for me.
More? Got a mine. Caltrops on the floor?
Shouldn't the coroner be doing that instead?
I really don't
Watch
know
out
what
for
to
the
say.
caltrops. You don't want to step on that. Whew, that'll hurt.
It'll be my pleasure.
Traps too? Looks like a trapper was living here. I'm hearing ghoul.
Attack!
Up on the roof? There's one. Got it.
Kill! Take the good with the bad, I guess.
Scary as hell when these things just fly out of nowhere. There's a viable blood sample there. What was that? Heavy... lucky heavy leather chest piece. Viable blood sample. Don't want to go down there. I guess some poor fool of a trapper was trying to live here. Another viable bloodstone. Trying to survive here? What's that? Trapper's note?
Are you alright? Sweet.
Longfellow. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Hey, you okay?
I need to ask you something.
You need something?
Got everything you need?
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
How do you feel about us?
Don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out if you're worth a damn.
Let's see what this trapper's note has to say. This place is crawling with ghouls. Seems like for everyone I kill, 2 more show up. Between that big gear thing and the terminal, I know there's one of those vaults here, but I can't find the damn thing. I'm setting up camp here and I'll try to push further in tomorrow. Big gear thing. What's he talking about in the terminal? Well, I guess I can get rid of that note. Didn't last very long, did you? I hear you, Pearl. It's this kitchen.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
I don't think I noticed.
Where'd you go, Pearl? Oop. I think she's outside. Oh, that's good. Ow. More of them.
A lot of walking around here.
I see that.
Oh,
We're leaving here in one piece. Let's get out of here.
it's getting late.
I like it here.
I like the island. I don't know about this place. Plaza cartridge. 20 pre-war money. Dog meat. Right in the way. Gonna be rich. I am rich with all this. I'm rich anyways. I only have 40,000 caps. 43,000. Plus a couple thousand pre-war money, which is worth maybe about 10,000, 12,000 caps. Ghoul. Thank you, mysterious stranger.
That was
Let's do this.
Stranger.
You saw him.
Here.
Did-
Where'd you go?
Right here, where'd he go? Oh.
Take him!
There's another one right here.
Such a cute nose.
You saw the stranger, did you?
Have you found something interesting?
Maybe.
Anything useful?
What's
Yes.
your fascination with the stranger? Dead. Whoop, got live ones. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Goodness.
There is a lot. Medex. Nuka-Cola Cherry. And I need something with real kick. Psycho Jet.
Yeah, what I need
Damn
here.
it. I may
Don't
have
worry.
detected
I'll be
some
careful.
behavior.
Oh, missed that one. Got that one. It's dead. Ouch.
Get him!
Pleasure. I think we're done for now.
More. Somewhere. There's a storm out there. Glad we got out of it. Viable blood sample? No. Oh, gooified. That only comes from one weapon that we have, and that's mine. Nuclear material. Alright, Pearl, keep going. This place is crazy full of ferals. Very dangerous.
I'll just take this.
Okay, this place is probably full of them too. Not that one. Not that one.
Sorry.
Oop, I'm sorry, Pearl. Eek. That's what explosive rounds can do.
You do know you've got the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Watashi wa kuri desu.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
So it works? This actually is not a... Ooh. We got turrets up here that are actually going to defend us. It's not a bad place to sleep. This is what's been holding the ghouls back. I think they stopped way over there. Down we go, I guess. This has to be the vault. There was that vault thing up on the ceiling, or the main area, and then there was that trapper looking for a vault. Exclusive area. That must be where it said to direct the premier people. Don't think there should be any ghouls here. Still hear the rain. You don't need a howitzer to be a hero. Our doctors and nurses save lives every day, but they can't do it without your help. Stop by any DC area hospital and sign up for one of these valuable volunteer positions. DC. Candy striper. 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 Whatever it is. Puppeteer. Interminable blood donor. Bedpan. What does that say? Sullification technician? Bedpan means you're replacing bedpans. The name that they gave that. Bedpan unsullification technician. Give me a break. That's gotta be one of the worst jobs in the world, actually. Well, it's volunteer, right? So... Still. I know I've seen that I want to say advertisement. It's not advertising, it's more like propaganda. Not in a bad way, because, I mean, helping out at hospitals, that's a really good thing. It's a noble thing to do. Alright, so she sent us down here. Let's see, let's put this on the right thing. Do I have something? Follow Pearl through the Cliff's Edge Hotel. This is a vault. There we go. 118, huh? Done this before.
Well, well.
Greetings!
Place just got
Welcome
a
to
little
Vault
more interesting.
118.
Codsworth?
Your home away from home. Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Detective. Still acting like it's a normal world up there.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Don't get to see that too often. Is there anybody but robots here? Dog meat, you silly dog.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate.
When did this happen?
We have many important residents, and they are very worried.
Okay. You must be Maxwell.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster.
Okay.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Sounds like trouble.
When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay. Do you not talk?
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see
The hell?
the glory of the scene? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself.
Really?
This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I
it
may,
was.
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. I shall begin the investigation.
Nice,
henceforth. Please return
tie?
to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Okay. Well, this is it.
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not
Robobrains.
exactly anyway. I believe the term they use is Robobrain. Back before the war, the
I know.
residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis.
Why didn't they
Was
just
there
try to have
anything
children?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Well, I guess so. That's normal, standard operating procedure.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
No.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Odd. Must think it's a joke, but they are
I guess
Robobrains.
someone
So
wasn't a fan of Robobrains.
Yeah.
It's not this one.
Looks like it.
real blood.
Is this blood?
I thought, where would the blood come from? Because all they have is brain and fluid around there. Well, I guess brains take a lot of blood, but I don't know how it works when it comes to making Robobrains. I thought they would have swapped it out with some... Remember they were talking about some kind of nutritional liquid or something that would be the Robobrains would be in. I do know that it's cracked, so whatever fluid was in there is now out.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Huh. You know, I would have thought maybe they would have turned themselves into ghouls of some kind. They were doing that. Some people were doing, very few people with the means, I guess.
What purpose this vault serves.
Can't imagine.
How'd anyone
Somebody was driving right through it. Is this the
Excellent.
murder weapon?
Can't imagine.
But if this is a vault... Wait,
What is this doing here?
There's a paint can. This is not even blood.
Red paint?
What the... So it's not blood.
This isn't blood. It's red paint.
Isn't that guy that was saying this is a beautiful thing to see? He was an artist. He had paint Get this paint smock on front. Well, there goes my number one suspect.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body. It's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint. But surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
McKinney and did you say Santiago?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
You know what? I didn't think that they had blood in them. You know, I mean, if I was stuck in a vault, I'd want to have children. I guess I couldn't really do that if it was just me and Curie, but they would live for so long unless they have other
one of these things again.
children from other families
Mm-hmm.
to continue the species with. Let's see. So we got Keith McKinney, he was the owner of the baseball bat, and Santiago was the painter. Well, he was talking weird. Which way? Can I get a local map? This thing always confuses me. Santiago is the way I'm facing. The other way is Keith McKinney. Okay, so this must be Santiago. Robots are tending to everything that they could possibly want, I take it. Ooh. That's not gonna zap you, is it? Hey, Santiago.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law.
You missing some red paint?
Are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
What?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Trying to speak his language.
Tell me,
Did you do that?
what does this piece say to you?
Horrid. Well, speaking his language, then let's get all artsy.
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Huh. This one looks like nuclear bombs going
Tell
off.
me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
Blue and yellow. You're just missing red as the other primary color. What is this? Modern art.
And what about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
It looks like it belongs in a child's room.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course.
You did that? There's cat paintings all
Series has made
over
more money than
back
any of
home.
my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man? Huh?
Where are we going? They go right up downstairs on these tracks. Come on, watch out. Potable water. That means drinkable. Well, all water is drinkable, whether it's good for you or not. Okay, so let's get down to the murder and stop talking artsy-fartsy stuff.
My fellow connoisseur of the art, here to see my latest work.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Phyllis
Juliana
did not
Riggs?
know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
So Ezra's the one that was murdered. So why was Juliana Riggs arguing with Ezra?
What
He's the
were
financier.
Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can and now I can't find it.
Ezra borrowed it? He's the one that was murdered. Huh. So who's Gilda? You said speak with Gilda?
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously. Who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Who is Gilda? This is another person. So Juliana Riggs, Ezra, Santiago, who I'm talking to. Then there's the other one with the owner of the baseball bat. He was an actor, wasn't he?
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
You know, I guess it's a better fate to be a Robobrain like this for 2 centuries than to just to have your head like Brad Burton. Wow. Can't move. Just look around. Can't even turn your head. Oh my god. Imagine that. Can't even turn your head. Just move your eyes. Can't talk. Can't pick up anything. Can't move. Ooh. That is hell. So I guess being able to go out and be able to move around and interact with the world, that would be a step up, even if you're just, you know, a robot like this, in a robot casing body. Investigate the Riggs. So Juliana Riggs and the husband Riggs, whatever his name is. Investigate Keith McKinney. So that's the actor. He's the owner of the baseball bat. That was on the other side. Let's see about that. The Riggs are right in front of me, but I want to speak to the actor. The actor, where the heck am I facing? The actor is over that way. This is the murder scene with fake blood.
Area secure.
Roger that.
What a posh place. Look at the carpeting. This is inside of a vault.
Protect.
Who lives here? The king?
Sounds good.
What do we got here? Like a museum?
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We
What's
were
going on?
friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy.
Oh,
while
they're
he put the
recording
moves
it.
on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. 2 lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
What are you thinking about?
Must have cost a fortune to build a place like this.
Yeah,
Would've.
I guess so.
Hey,
Detective,
Keith?
how can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Where's she going?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I saw that. He was doing that when I walked in. I don't know. He doesn't really have much motivation, even though he's a artsy weirdo.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. And that's it?
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
You're rehearsing the scene, but you had the murder weapon. So who's behind the camera, or that maybe they're just practicing? Well, who would want to watch that? Two Robobrains moving around, barely moving around. Ooh. This is where they power up, recharge, because they don't need a bed though. This one of the robots takes their little brain thing off. I don't mean outside of the casing, but
hello, detective. How can I help?
If they can remove this and put it on the bed, I guess. I don't know. Keith McKinney. Really? Stanley Van Robb with Angela Lucio and Molly Ryder as Polecat Polly. The Fightin' Furies. Last Stand of Fork McGee. I saw this movie. You're really Keith McKinney? Huh. Nothing like what he used to be. What is this, like a shovel museum? Black. The shovel was used to break ground for the Cardoza Medical Research Center in Venezuela. The funding and management of the construction was overseen by Mr. Ezra Parker. Oh, so this is like a museum of... Why is there a cannon in here? Of everything that the murdered person did. Pirate hat. Need more plaques to describe stuff. There's none down here. One here. Why do they have skulls here? Pygmy skulls from the Abadubo tribe from the Congo. Presented to Mr. Ezra Parker, and thanks for saving the tribe from a man-eating tiger while on safari. Right? Crystal decanter presented to Dame Petra Horvath at her engagement party. She died in a tragic car accident a month before she and Mr. Parker were to be wed. This engraved pocket watch was awarded to Mr. Parker by Modern Industrialist 2075. Who the heck? Oh, in 2075, when he was selected for the list of the top 10 up-and-coming venture capitalist managers. In June of 2072, Mr. Ezra Parker prevented the assassination of Viscount Sergei Urbanus by diving between him and the shooter. This silver locket, kept in his breast pocket, deflected the bullet and saved his life. Huh. Revelries of a Bachelor, Crow's Nest, and Bellhaven Tales, Miss Burton Harrison. Weird. This must have been Ezra's room. I'll just take that. Oh, Abernethy's Farms failed. Ugh, I'm really far away. I've put up a lot of defenses. The Minuteman should be taking care of that. So where'd that woman go with the hat? Is this her room?
A vault. You do know I wanted to study the world, yes?
You'll have to wait a while.
Oh, we're not staying here that long, Curie. So a classroom, I guess. Was this designed for... kids? Children to be here? No one's in there. Why do they even need a shower? I guess their bodies would have to be cleaned off of dust and something. I would think that the robots would just be able to wipe them down.
Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Sounds rough.
Okay, so let's go. What about the store? Goes up. Oh, the overseer. Okay. Well, I have the key for that place. So let's go speak to Juliana Riggs.
Antisocial behavior will not be tolerated.
That's good to know.
Where are the Riggs? Whose room is this? Filthy. Ugh, it's disgusting here. Is that Santiago's room? This is a... Oh, I never thought I'd see something like this instead of a vault. Hey there, you're supposed to be the one with your Gilda. Santiago loves you.
It isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
Okay, well, I'm flattered.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
All right.
Did you know that I was supposed to star in Love Set Sail? The only reason that bitch Vera got the part is because her uncle was the producer. Did you need something else?
That was it?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world.
Really?
When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
I'm amazed these people are still alive.
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
This is like we have to go to the overseer's office.
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do.
No, you and Keith are together.
Sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp before going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
So, I take it... Okay, so you and Keith, the rig, so that's 4. Ezra, who's dead, 5. Santiago, 6. Am I missing someone? That's it? That's all that lived down here?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
You think anyone actually felt like they were at the beach in here? Yeah, me neither.
Can't imagine.
Well, there's sand, there's water. Let's get warm. Better than not being able to go outside at all, I guess. The water's moving, too. So, this I can see if they wash off the, well, this is meant for real people, though, to wash off the sand, I guess. It's too funny. That's Santiago's room. This is where he works. Filthy, filthy. So he just stopped caring about cleanliness. Okay, where are the rigs? This is weird, because up there right next to Santiago. Overseer's office. I'd like to go question the rigs first before... I can't even see them now. Pip-Boy saying go to the Overseer's office. Well, I got use out of that key. Ooh. I guess the Overseer was a human being. Didn't turn themselves into a Robobrain. Does this terminal still work? It does. Sorry there, Overseer. Vault 118. I've seen too much of this since I've gotten out of 111. Vault 118 Overseer instructions. So what kind of ridiculous Vault-Tec thing was this place supposed to be like? Vault 118 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy, when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Are you serious? So they would have local population come in an inferior area of the vault, when there's the ultra-wealthy here having their own area. Operations Protocol Manual. Resident Admittance. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. It wasn't written very well. Upon activation, notice from Vault-Tec, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry. Are you serious? But thereafter confined to cramped second wing. You're just asking for a rebellion here. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test results can be determined. Well, how did that work out? Because I don't see a secondary wing nor any I don't see bodies or anything like that. There's nothing, just the Overseer. So what happened? Especially with them turning them into Robobrains. Preferential treatment. Test Group A, Ultra Elite. This subject group, not to number more than 10, okay, shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Above all legal restrictions. Test Group B, Working Class. This subject group should begin numbering 300, that's a lot of people compared to the Ultra Elite, and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Staff duties and security. Due to the potential for extreme social interactions, Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the Overseer and key research members. All other security, services, and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. You know, I don't think this would have lasted very long. Obviously, it didn't happen. Because 300 people to less than 10 or less, there would have been a rebellion within a year or two. Overseer's log. Change of testing parameters. What, because it came Robobrains? This is completely unheard of. One of the subjects from Testing Group A, the Ultra Elite, is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, the best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots, and they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Interesting. The door wouldn't open. We received the activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete, so that's why they didn't bring in anyone. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overwritten the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Well, that's awful. I can't take this. Oh god, it's been weeks now and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever. They are going to live forever and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. So did you take your own life for that? Because of that? What's this tape?
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once a premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off.
Oh.
My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms.
Uh-oh.
I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra took her money.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Yep. We got pre-war money here. Well, that's what she must have come up here and found. Huh. I didn't even see any area that was to be the secondary wing. I'm getting tired. Been up all night. 6 in the morning.
Criminal behavior will be punished.
Why are you telling me this?
Secure.
That's good.
Santiago, I need to go question Juliana Riggs. Where is she? Okay, so she's to my right. Oh, right in here. Oh. What is this doing? Not removing the radiation rads I'm carrying. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Oh, what a marriage.
Did you need something?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
So you're like the General Atomics engineer? Huh.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Maybe later.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
A lot of people.
So she's got to tell me what's... Hey there.
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take a while.
What's with all these boxes and stuff?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What? That's a weird thing to say. You were angry about it. You accused him of embezzling. Alright, anyways, what's with all the junk in this place?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Really, back to the mansion.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Something's off here. Huh. Whose painting is that Santiago loves? I don't know. What am I supposed to be looking for? Something is wrong.
Hello, Detective.
What?
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Sealing yourself up in a steel hole to escape the bombs. Sounds like trading one kind of hell for another one.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what to even look for. Just have to start looking all over the place.
Hello,
Or a
Detective.
clue.
Did you...
Oh, you've had a lot of cats. Mr. Pepper, Mr. Pepper 2, Mr. Purrs, Sir Caddington, Missy 1, Sir Caddington. I thought she said Mr. Whiskers when I walked in. I don't know. Hey there, Santiago. Maybe I can question other people what others have said.
Here to see my latest work.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but
Inspiration?
even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Time have you had over 2 centuries.
Never mind.
Maybe I should go talk to Maxon.
Hello
Maxwell.
again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Nah.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
I can't think of anybody else. Where'd the husband go?
Antisocial behavior will not be tolerated.
Why are you
There's
telling
Juliana
me this?
Riggs is there. She said that there was a big argument between them.
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
Wish I could have seen you back in the time.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Just how far can I take this?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I don't want to go on a date because it could end oddly. Goo. Besides, I'm with Curie, so...
Tell me something.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Anyways.
Never mind.
I'll be around. languishing from your inattention.
Wish I could have seen her back when she was a human. Before she, you know, yuck. I don't even like to think of the process of... Oh, these are showers. I guess the Robobrains can come in here and get showered off if they go in the water. But what's the point of even going in the water? It's like they don't even talk. Well, I don't know who else to speak to. I was hoping to get that person to speak to me. Give me some other clues, but flirting with her isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Santiago.
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective.
Inspiration?
The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
Never mind.
Not getting anything out of that weirdo. What about the husband of Juliana? Juliana Riggs. Oh, this is where they prepare the food, I guess? Well, you guys can't... No help. Oh, there he is.
Hello, detective. Did you need something?
Let's talk about your wife.
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean,
More
it's
pleasant?
been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, detective. Oh, was there something else, detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Not good. That something is wrong with Juliana then. She should be angry that Ezra was embezzling, taking her money and not doing what he was supposed to do with it, finish off the vault. She gave extra money. That makes no sense. Well, something is off here.
Hello, detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly,
You wanted to kill
detective.
Ezra.
Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close,
Huh?
detective.
It's a shame.
What?
I thought I could keep the ruse going a
You're
little
Ezra?
longer. Oh, well.
That body was
Had to end
Juliana then.
eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Walk away.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be,
Making your
detective?
escape to where?
Join me in getting rich?
The world is destroyed
Or
outside.
die defending some outdated ideals?
You know, I heard when the Titanic was sinking that rich people were trying to give people money to get on the limited spaces with boats, but, you know, the people they were giving money to were most likely going to die themselves. So what is the point of taking money at that point? No.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Oh, of course. Ow.
Bitch. Yep.
Wow. Pre-war money? You know what? I'll just take it. After what I did for these people here.
Possibly.
Have you found something interesting?
Yep.
Possibly.
I just solved the case. I'll speak to Maxwell.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services.
All 5 of them.
A bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Huh. No, there's 4 of them. Santiago, Mr. Riggs, Keith Ellison, that was his name? The actor, and the actress. There's only 4 of them. Well, that's it then. I'm really, really tired. We have to find a place to sleep, and then we'll get going in the morning, I guess. Alright, well, there's some place called Old Pond House. I guess it's an old house by a pond. We can go there from Acadia. I think, yeah, there is a trail. A windy one. Kind of see it. These are the original roads that were on the island, I guess. I'm not sure. Southwest Harbor. So like I said, some things are not updated with the Pip-Boy. But we'll go here. I should be able to see that Pip-Boy to the south. Okay, so we have to go out east, I guess, and then take this road. What time is it? It's late. Well, the only thing to do, I mean, this is helping Faraday. Not the only thing to do. The only thing to do with Acadia at the moment, other than... Does not show a... I guess this is the road? Not with the whole island. So is this the pathway? I guess so. We haven't been this way, in the southern part of the island. Really want to go it in the evening, but... We did rest. We'll have to rest again, maybe in a few hours. Get an early morning start. I don't think... Where's this? This is what happens with these old... It's supposed to wind out to the east, this way. The old satellite imagery. It's a winding path down the... There's the fog. Begins. What is that? Something was just there. Oh, it's a tree. Is that the ship that's crashed? Beached? There's a home there. It doesn't come up on the Pip-Boy. So we made a platform at the end. People are living there. Maybe trappers? Let's see. We are looking at the MS Azalea. I thought somebody told me to go there. They wanted parts? Eagles Cove Tannery, that's not it. Oh. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, so... Rad X. Not a serious amount. I actually am pretty hungry. It's not a serious amount of rads that you pick up, but I am pretty hungry. Did I cook this? No, I did not. Salisbury steak. Yao ribs. I don't... Yeah, I did cook that. Looks heavy. Purified water. And... got a lot of food, or a lot of meat. Nothing much else. I know there's pork and beans, but... Ugh, it's Instamash. I have to get what I can get. I'm not going to carry around a crap ton of vegetables.
Caution is recommended.
Sounds pretty bad.
Sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
I see that.
Another Yao guy. Indeed.
Suits me fine.
Tickets. Meat.
It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's not a
It'll be
lifestyle
my
for the
pleasure.
healthy. At least it's not easy to get vegetables. I guess I can like raid farms or pick up things, but fruits and vegetables are just not something that are really easy and to carry around. Bulky meat is. I don't even know where we are. I think we're going the right way. This old pawn house, has it come up yet? Yeah, there it is. Some other thing that looked like a mountain behind it. Maybe we can sleep at old pawn house, I don't know. There's a light. A couple lights ahead. Huh. What's that? Trappers. Jeez. Trapper with a rocket launcher? No, I'm gonna take out that threat right now. It's a bit much. That could kill me. Oh, why don't they just eat the animals? Why do they have to eat people too? The human and...
What was that?
I don't know.
One of those two-headed
Danger
stags.
for breakfast. Let's get this over with.
Do I want to sleep in a place that's full of human bodies that have been eaten? There's somebody up there. Well, they have a potato and a melon. There you go.
Mine now.
Fruit and vegetable. Or potato. A potato is a vegetable.
Well, this will be an interesting challenge.
And
nice.
Tomato is supposedly a fruit, so merge fruit and vegetable together. All you need is a potato. Good job, dog meat. Can't get him.
This is most unsatisfactory.
Get him!
I can't even get in here.
Take him out.
You underestimated me.
It's actually not that bad in here. There's a dead body that we just killed, but I expected there to be blood and bodies, human bodies everywhere, because they're cannibals, right? So, but there's not any of that.
You are very good with a bobby pin.
You
Yes,
sleep
I
in
am.
this bed.
It was easy.
Get the trash out. There's even an upstairs too. Not really, but there's not much of a roof on this place. Scope, lever, action, rifle. Not much here.
Well,
Meat hook.
What have you been up to?
Oh, is this... Okay. It's the southern part of the lake in the middle. Oh, those aren't lights. Those are like those lure things.
Sweet.
And that's that fungus. It'd be a little misleading. This is definitely a light. Well, those are not humans. Those are animals.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering.
You do that. So I'll... Oh,
Better to build what you
fried
need
chicken,
than
egg,
pay
and cram.
someone else.
Oil. I know that you need oil for it, too. Need another chicken egg, though. I just don't want any of my food tainted with human. Even if it's one cell, I don't want it. It's nasty. But they've been cooking animals here, so that may have been just an outlier trapper group that was eating people because they're, I don't know, maybe they couldn't find anything. Should have killed them, son of bitches. What?
Hip boy doesn't sound pleased.
No, it's not.
Say we get out of here.
Just more of that fungus. Blight. Dog meat! You drive me nuts! Where? Wait, show me. Show me.
This way, pal.
Where? Following you. You're going in circles, dog meat. Dog meat. There's nothing here. Crazy dog. Alright, well, we can stay here for the night. Backyard with human skulls attached to barbed wire. Isn't that lovely? Oh, you've got Vim. I don't think I've ever seen these. These are new. Escape to Adventure. Like, I guess it's the main local drink. I don't know how it competes with Nuka-Cola, though. Well, thankfully it's summer where we don't have to keep warm. Okay, we'll sleep here tonight. We'll just get an early start. Nuka cherry and fried chicken egg and cram. And fancy lad snack cakes. I'll get my sugar rush. Okay, so it's like 4 AM and you're blocking my path there. Continue on the fun. Oh, Radstag, that was the name of him. That's a really weird looking one. Like a glowing Radstag? What's that? Is that like a baby Yaokai? Or no, it's a baby Radstag. Not glowing. It's not a serious amount, at least where I've been so far, this radiation, so I don't feel the need to go get my power armor. If it was like 10 rads per second, then yes. Or even 5. That's a lot too. I can mitigate the effects with Rad-X. Keep using Rad away. I'm still finding them. We can go directly to there. We're still coming off a hill, though. Spotted a commie devil? Call in hand. I remember this advertisement. That was actually commonly used. Oh, where is it? Right this way. Alright. Seemed I've gained in skill. Medic. Radaway removes all radiation. And Stimpaks now restore all lost health. Oh. Is this it right here? No, I don't think so.
I got your back.
I hope so.
Ghouls.
Kill!
Are we there already? No, we're not. Southwest Harbor. I didn't think we were there. Oh, this is weird. You've got Vim. I've never seen that before. I don't even know if I don't think I've ever heard of Vim. There was a ghoul that was killed right here. What the heck happened to it? That is strange. Oh, it's like the start of a little town. Okay. What was this? Cigarettes store?
Excellent.
Life so many years undamaged.
Coffee.
Absolutely.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Uh-huh.
Joke dog meat.
It was not locked at all. Oh, wait. You did this?
Uh-huh.
If they didn't want it open,
This doesn't
they
turn
should've bought
on.
a better lock, huh?
Absolutely.
There you go. That's the spirit. If they didn't want it open, they should have had a better lock. I'm pretty quiet in this. Kind of gotten used to the power armor. Doom, 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 doom as I'm stomping around. Everything hears me from far off.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
I would never, ever resort to using that to save me. Okay, so this is some sort of town. Is it called Southwest Harbor? Yeah. I have to take more Rad X.
Radiation.
But at least the Radaway will be a lot more effective now. I mean, I could use it, but it's dangerous to let it get to high levels, so. Okay, where's the Rad-X? I already had my Nuka
Should be
Cola.
avoided at all costs.
Already ate.
It could damage you irreparably.
I'm
What
aware
was
of
this?
that, yes.
Hounding for a green suntan, I suggest
Tours
you get a
and
move
gifts.
Yes, of course.
Ooh. So we ain't going in there. Lights? The trappers live here?
Any words of wisdom?
I don't know, I think someone who lives here. Found it. Alright, so I don't have any information other than it's down here. And what is it exactly? Data recovery. Retrieve the storage drives. Missing storage drives that could be used to help DiMA. They're on a boat to the southwest of Acadia. And that is here? Yeah, I guess so.
We are being shot
Okay.
at. Oh, there you are.
Where? I saw that muzzle flash. Ah!
Doesn't have to shake.
Ouch.
We're not here to cause any trouble.
It's a little too late for that. We're in a firefight.
Want some more?
Nice helmet. Use what, a crab? I don't know what they call
Glad
this.
that's over.
Crab trap for a helmet.
I'll just take this.
This looks comfortable. A boat, so could that be it?
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Never thought that
I'll be fine.
the trappers would be the raiders of
I'm not
this
sure.
island. There's 3 people. I think one of them is down here. Double barrel shotgun.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
There's more.
I'm always happy to help.
Got a turret somewhere. Well, whoever's left is on alert.
Huh? Gone?
Stupid. Stupid people. How do you get to them? Another turret somewhere. It's all back here.
Be under fire.
Now they're using meat hooks for melee weapons. I see you.
Another job done. Is that the best you can do? Come to Papa.
Yuck. One up here? Oh, you can get over there.
Let's move out.
He had a rolling pin? Take this rolling pin. I'm gonna smash your face in with a rolling pin.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I thought a pool cue was bad. A rolling pin. What about frying pans? Hairbrushes. I'd rather use my own fists than rolling pin. Alright, we're looking for a boat. Oof. I would love to have ice cream.
Well,
Whoa!
looks like we have a hero.
Instead I get this jerk.
Pleasure was all mine. Let's get out of here.
But he had goodies of his own, stim pack and some ammunition. Little restaurant, little diner. Oops.
Something before the troubles, yes?
Why do you ask?
Thing for antiques, huh?
Didn't I already try to
Possibly.
craft stuff? I think I did.
Remarkable the things you can do with only 2 hands.
It's pretty amazing. What about it?
Buff jet!
I could
Fun
see
for
that.
the whole family. What the heck? What's going on out here?
Sweet.
Why is it on fire? There's a boat over there. Unless I think I saw another boat over this way. I don't think that's a boat. Yeah, they really advertise their Vim. You've got Vim. Somebody had a child here, unfortunately.
Oh no. The body of the competition.
Okay, let's get down there. There was a...
Yo, thanks for the advice. Something like that.
Sure, like, was there an oil tanker here? Like, why is the water on fire? Storage drive? Oh, lucky these are still intact. Oh, what is this? This is like an oil refinery. Vim Pop Factory? Yet the water outside of it's on fire? Wow. Guess they took their cue from Nuka-Cola. Look at that. Interesting. Not a super fan of Vim. It's alright. If I had no Nuka-Cola, I guess I'd be like, yay, Vim. But it's nothing special. Alright, so that's another thing down. Really, I mean, there's things all over the island, of course. People used to live all over the place, but usually when I look around my Pip-Boy, I see a lot of things in the distance. I see the Vim factory. I don't know what that is. Some kind of water thing. There's a Cranberry Island bog. There's a lighthouse down there. Why don't we go back to the I don't know what order to do this in. Acadia is up there. We can go to Faraday, and then we can go to the Azalea, and then don't we have to go back to Far Harbor? But there's other things to do. Like I'm supposed to go there and there. Am I supposed to go here? Echo Lake Lumber? Except for that one. Turn to Cassie Dalton, so she does want me to come back. Power tools. Living on the edge. Help the Mariner. Cassie Dalton. We did help Cassie. We have to get the power tools for the Mariner, right? Eagles Cove Tannery. And that's it. It's quite far from here. We can just take this road all the way up, though. I can check things out on the way. I think that's the best thing to do. And then come back, go to Acadia, and then go to Azalea, and then up to Far Harbor. Well, daylight's caught up. Is it summer yet? I don't think so. Almost mid-June. That's a lot of rads I haven't. So we need to go north. That way. It's over there. Yeah, this was a little town. I don't... What is it called? Just called Southwest Harbor? I guess it could be a name. I just thought it was just like a little harbor with some boats. But people lived here. A lot of boats here. And people have to work at that Vim factory. Unless it's fully automated with robots, which seem to be the future of everything, because they're automating everything for the war. But I'm not sure. I mean, it was going to be introduced in the private sector, but with the war taking most of the robots, it was probably a little... it was delayed that. Yeah, there's little communities all over the place. How much of this stuff do I have to get? Rad X. This is the kind of radiation where it's not deadly to travel through, but is deadly to live in. Meaning, like, you wouldn't want this to constantly be in where you're sleeping. You're going to turn into a ghoul. Or die. Suffer a very painful death. Nobody wants to turn into a ghoul. Oh, except for Hancock. He chose to be a ghoul.
Nice.
I have seen pictures of that.
If
Whoa,
you
what
say
do we got?
so. Oh, this is just what I need right now.
Wolf.
We're done.
Shotgun shells. Radiation. Okay, where'd the road go?
Eyes open, something's stalking us.
Off to the left a bit. Here it is. What do you got? Another wolf.
I think we're done for now.
Okay, get away from the radiation. Ooh, what's that up there? This is not... Oh, my Pip-Boy. I think we've been spotted. I really hope that was a trapper. I really hope I'm not shooting innocent people. Seemed like a trapper, and everybody... Oh, where'd he go? Where'd the body go? Everybody's stuck in Far Harbor or Arcadia. Except for the children of the atom. And they are localized, where? Right here. The nucleus. I don't even know how to get up there.
How's it going?
Well, now I'm a bit curious. Need something to... I need my jetpack. I miss it when I don't have it.
Well, this will be an interesting challenge. Pleasure was all mine.
Crazy psycho.
Not anymore.
Came at me with a pipe wrench. I guess that's better than a rolling pin.
Well, it's over. That's that.
They seem to think that they own the island, these trappers. They're all over the place.
Afraid? That's how it starts. You have nothing.
It appears we are not alone.
What?
Kill!
Ah! Got him. Missed that. Got more over here.
Absolutely. I eat danger for breakfast. Goodbye.
That was strange.
How's it going?
I ain't an easy man to impress, Captain, but you've done it.
That's great news.
Nuke a grenade, huh?
Bingo.
So downstairs, duffel bag, missiles. Well, bit of a trade-off. I don't have my power armor, then I don't have to worry about repairing it.
First rule of surviving is to put everything to use.
But then I'm
right about that.
More subjected to the rads and damage.
Not anymore.
That's it. We need to get down. Don't want to fall to my death. Where are we going? The road is right here. Guess little outposts they set up to cost people following the road. Well, we're still quite a ways from it. There's a cinemas. I don't know if that's a drive-in. I can't imagine there being that many vehicles here. It's a small island, but I guess everyone in America had cars. Alright, let's see what we can do then.